Should we have an intro?
This is our podcast intro. Wait, are we wearing our glasses? This is the podcast. This is the glasses wearing episode. Do you like my glasses? Look, it's a glasses wearing episode.
No.
I'm not gonna wear it now. Hi, welcome back. Just kidding. No, that's not my job.
Hi, everyone. Welcome back to today's podcast. I'm Oscar. This is my sister, Sofia. She just cut off. I don't know where she went. Anyways, this is our podcast where we just kind of catch up on the week and tell each other stories and see what's going on in each other's lives. And that's it. There's no real central theme or topic. Hello. Thank you for being here. Sofia.
Me.
I actually have some topics today.
I have topics too.
I've been looking forward to these all week.
Oh my god.
Sofia, as you guys might know if you've been watching the podcast, Sofia has recently ventured on her first diet, along with going to the gym with my sister. So Sofia is brand new into the whole fitness thing. She's getting all buff, right?
Look at my muscles. There's nothing.
Do it again.
All right, ready? Oh. There's like barely a little like a little dotted line like that was barely showing up.
So
how do people do that thing
here's
where
my
they
point.
push it up and it makes it look like it's more?
I've heard, Sofia, from a little birdie, that you've invented some exercises.
That's news to me.
I'm gonna name them, and I want you to tell me what they are.
I know what you're talking about now.
Ready?
Yeah. Okay.
Can you tell me?
Wait, can I preference this?
Preface? No.
No, please, real quick.
No.
My sister.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes. Oh my god, fine.
Can you please tell me what laying down squats are?
It's the machine where you're like laying down and you put your legs on the little thing and you like push yourself up and then you go down. So it's like laying down squats. Because there's one where like your chair, like the little seat that you're on, will move up and down because you're pushing your legs, right? And there's another one where you're more laying down, but it's your legs that are pushing the weight. I'm not talking about that one. I'm talking about the one where I'm pushing myself up.
So
Yeah.
your back is on the little mat and the mat is sliding up and down on the machine?
Yeah.
Oh, those are
See?
so those are hack squats.
Those are what?
Those are hack squats, you fucking asshole.
What?
Hack squats.
Stop saying it when I'm saying what? What?
Shut up, and then you'll hear me, huh? Those are hack squats, fucking asshole.
That's such a
Sofia
boring name.
has named them
Laying down squats. That's better,
right?
I think.
Here's the thing. Big O told me that you were calling the leg press, which is the other one you described, where you're more laying down and you're pushing the weights up with your legs. He said that you called those laying down squats.
No. I probably didn't explain it. No, dude, I did that for the first time today. And I was like, my little legitos. I thought I was going to get smushed. I was scared.
You thought you were going to die? It was going to fall back and crush you or what?
Mm-hmm. And then I was alone.
Anyways.
Oh, because I don't know if you know, because I did start off going with Celeste, but then she had gone to Vegas. And so I was like, I gotta still go, because if I stop, I know myself, if I stop, I'm not going back. Like, I'm done. It needs to become a habit for me to do it habitually. And so I got a gym membership. So I go to anytime. Yeah, I go to anytime.
Yeah.
By my lonesome.
Anyways, Big O, I was talking to Big O earlier this week, and he was like, Sofia's fucking crazy. She comes up with she comes up with her own names for the exercises. And then she tries to tell you about them, and she's like, we were doing laying down squats and blah, blah, blah. And then she carries on in the story like you just know what the fuck that is. Like, and then he was telling me that laying down squats was leg press. And then I was like, oh, what are other ones? And he was about to tell me. I was like, no. Just tell me the name. And then I'm going to ask her about it on the podcast so she can explain herself. So I got two more. Can you tell me what curls to the body are?
That's also a leg one.
What? Oh.
It's when your legs are straight, right? Hold on, let me scooch back a little bit. It's when your legs are straight. Pretend my arms are my legs. And there's like a little circular tubular thing sandwiching your legs. And you put like the little weight right here and you push it down towards your butt. And then you go back up. And then you have to push it down and then up. So it's like curls to the body. But that's when I'm on leg day. Curls to the body on arm day are the ones.
Oh my god.
Ugh, it's when you have it, right? And then you go like this. Don't look at the stain. When you go like this. Because
That's
curls,
what I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was just gonna
the
be
body, because it's not curls like these curls. Oh, that hurt. I can't do those just with free weights. I have to do that one with the machine because I'm a little bitch.
I literally thought it was just gonna be regular ass 2-arm curls, but just because you're bringing it to yourself, like I knew that was gonna be the logic, the to the body, but I thought it was just gonna be regular
no,
curls.
it's the one that's
then you were
closer
like, it's
to the
another
body.
leg exercise, and I was like, oh my god, that's hilarious. All right, we got one more. You ready? What the fuck are straight arm triangles?
Let me get the weight again. It's an arms one, by the by. It's not a leg. It's not like the curls to the body where it could like be multi-use. It's just for the arms. You have to have two. I don't have two at home, so just pretend I have two. And your arms are in this V shape, and you go like this. Bah, pretend I'm holding one, and then down, because it's like a triangle. Because like this, and then if you collect an imaginary line right there, that's a triangle. And so it's like, bah. And those are
So it's just lateral raises.
Triangle ones.
I thought maybe it was gonna be like a out, down. You know what I mean? Like,
oh no,
like that. Like, cause that to me in my head makes more of a triangle. In your head, I was trying to think like Sophia, but
yeah.
I'm not good at that shit.
But to be fair,
Anyways.
all of these exercises names, when I went, everything that I know how to do, or initially, was what my sister taught me, right? But she's not up here telling me, oh, this is called the hex whatever, or she's not telling me the names of these exercises. So I'm trying to remember it for when I'm doing it on my own. So I just put what made sense in my brain.
You create your own fucking
names, not exercises, just names.
You know what else I heard? This is why me and Big O are the shit, because he rats on everybody.
I know. I told him, or I think I told you this too. I have so many stories that he already tells you.
Yeah, but you know what else I heard? That you're not going to tell me, you fucking son of a bitch?
What?
Just kidding. I can't call you that because then mom gets offended. Have we talked about that?
Yeah.
How mom gets offended if Big O calls me. Oh. No, if Big O calls me a son of a bitch. Oh. She's like, why do I have to be a bitch just because he blah, 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 blah. And he's like, that's not an insult to you. Like, that's an insult to him. Like, though it makes perfect logical sense. No, that's an insult to him. Anyways, you know what else I heard? What? This is what I'm talking about. Was it last week's episode or was it the episode before? No, it was the episode before. I told you guys, when it comes to any sort of competition, Sofia will cheat. She will. Guaranteed. And she makes this bullshit excuse about if it's not written in the rules, then it's not cheating. You guys tell me if this is fucking cheating. Sofia and I are having a competition. Well, it's not really that. It's not cheating that much. It's just like she's just an asshole. Honestly, no, I thought about it a little more. I
don't know where
we have a competition. Going. We have a competition to see who can lose the most weight in the next month, right? And so we share our fitness shit on the Apple Watch, where it'll tell me Sofia just finished the workout.
What you're gonna say.
Sofia just went on a run. Sofia just this. Sofia just that. And I'll tell her, Oscar just did this. Oscar just did that, right? Sofia completed all 3 rings today. I found out that Sofia, I was telling Big O about it. I was like, yeah, I get fucking notifications every time Sofia works out. That shit's annoying because I don't fucking care, right? And I was like, but I know that in her head, every time she finishes a workout, she's like, yeah,
bitch.
See that notification, Oscar. You better be scared. Like, I'm doing this shit. You know what I mean? And then he was like, oh, she's fucking crazy. The other day, she was babysitting Leo, and she was like, let's scare this motherfucker Oscar. She put her fucking watch on Leo and was like,
go run around.
Be yourself and run around so that the watch could count all these fucking steps.
No, but to be fair, that day, I had gone to the gym, but I forgot my watch, so it wasn't counting like all the calories I burned. So I was like, but I'm not going to work out again. Like, fuck that. And so I was like, Leo, come here. And then I put it on him. And also, yeah.
And then she put it on him so he could run around and count all these steps. And then I found out that it actually added up to less steps than you were expecting. It was a little disappointing. I'm like, damn, what the fuck? That's it? Like, he
You
takes
would
tiny
think
little
he
steps
would.
or something.
Yeah, you would think like he has little legs, it would be more steps for the same area,
Yeah.
but like
But
it was
anyways,
funny though.
so it's not really cheating because it's not like she actually lost weight doing it, and it's not like the competition is based on who takes the most steps. But is that type of shit where Sophia's like,
I'm playing mental games with him. He doesn't even know.
I'm not even looking at the
I'm
wife,
just-
bro. So,
I'm just kidding.
yesterday we were at Jose's
Mhm.
and we all swam because Jacob was all excited because Jose told him your cousins are coming and you're all gonna swim. Jose says that he was up at like 4 in the morning.
Oh my
He's like,
god.
where are my cousins?
He's like, are they
Why
here
aren't
yet?
they here? Well, anyways, they have a little basketball court. So we were playing basketball in the pool, but like fucking retards where we were like like Josh was like trying to drown me and shit
Oh my
as I
God.
was trying to play.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because we can't dribble it or anything. So it's just like I try to get close to the hoop.
Yeah.
He tries to fucking push me away.
Yeah.
And so it was basically like water polo or some shit or like fucking wrestling, but in the water, as gay as it sounds. But that shit was exhausting, bro. I was so fucking tired.
Yeah.
Afterwards,
I bet.
it was
Like, I
terrible.
feel like swimming is tiring, like
And
in
then-
general.
Yeah,
I was trying to convince.
And then both of these motherfuckers, it was bullshit. It was bullshit. You know why?
Why?
Because the hoop was on the short end, the shallow end of the pool.
Mm-hmm.
The pool goes from shallow to deep to shallow, so the deepest part is in the middle. But the hoop is on the fucking shallow end, right? So
Mhm.
Josh, who's already taller than me, is standing on the shallow end to block the fucking rim, and I have to start further away on the
deep
deeper end, being shorter. It was fucking bullshit. I kept walking up, and that motherfucker would just push me, and I was like,
You're all like trying to
I was all
breathe.
jumping up to like you breathe and
Oh
shit.
my god.
That shit was whack. I was fucking exhausted.
I found a recipe for because I love a lot of unhealthy stuff. So when I started the diet, I was like, but I found a lot of recipes for sets that like I found a recipe for Cheez-Its, Oscar. Homemade Cheez-Its. I'm gonna make them today. And I hope they come out good.
Oh my god, they're gonna suck.
No, they're gonna be good. They're gonna be good. Because I also made keto Alfredo and the ranch. I made the ranch.
What'd you make the keto Alfredo with? Did you just make it with no noodles, or did you make it with like
no,
mushroom
I
noodles or some
made.
shit?
I actually want to get mushrooms to put that in there because I feel like it'd be good. But no, I didn't put noodles, but I made my own like sauce. Big Oscar's crazy. He wouldn't try the ranch and he wouldn't try the Alfredo. And he's like, I'm a 50. Hold on.
He didn't
He's
sign
like,
up for
hold
that
on, hold
shit,
on,
bro?
hold on. He's like, I'm a 50-year-old man. I already know what I like. I'm like, I've seen you eat ranch and Alfredo, but because it's keto ranch and keto Alfredo, he's not gonna eat it. And I'm like, oh, it makes me want to box. But anyways, speaking of Big Oscar,
Why?
Hold
Hold on. Big O told me that you kept trying to get him to try shit.
Hmm.
And he was like, she made some bullshit fucking ranch and she kept bitching at me to
tastes
try it. And I'm like,
ranch.
I don't want to fucking try it. He's like, I don't want to try it. I don't have to try it. Why do I have to fucking try it? And he's like, I told her I'm a 50-year-old man. I know what I like. Leave me the fuck alone.
He's had ranch.
all this shit.
I'm like, it tastes like ranch. I wanted him to try it because it's like I wanted someone else to be amazed with me. Like, oh my god, like it tastes like ranch. It tastes like Alfredo.
Well, tell mom.
I did, but I don't trust mom's word as much.
Yeah, but you don't believe
Yeah,
her.
like I love you, mom.
You don't believe her.
But like
She's
you're
gonna
my
say it's
mom.
good no
You're
matter
gonna you're gonna say I'm a sweet little angel baby.
She did it to
even when
herself.
I'm not. Like it's okay. Speaking of Big O, that guy, he told me, when was it? I want to say it was Thursday. I had just come back from the gym after a 9-hour shift at the hospital. Right? I was a little tired. That's okay. Yeah. Look at me. I'm a working girl. Except I don't get paid because it's clinical externships. But anyways, I went and I was like cooking for tomorrow, my lunch for tomorrow, and my dinner for today, right? And he looked at me and he was like, your face looks skinnier. And I was like, does it? Like, no, like really? I was like, really? And he's like, yeah, that or you're just really tired. Because your eye bags, they're like really prominent right now. Like you look really tired. And I was like, okay, you could have just said yes, but that works too. So there was that. It was a quick little story. That's it. It's so funny. When I'm at the gym, if I see someone I know, because I go to the gym that was by my high school. So I'm going to see a lot of people that I know because it makes sense, right? And I've seen so many teachers there. It's so funny. Like I've seen, I want to say 3 teachers that...
Oh, teachers?
Yes! One of them, I don't know their name, but like I saw them in the halls and I know they were a teacher. The other one was my old theater teacher, and I didn't recognize him at first because I only had him for one class for 1 year. But like I was like, you look familiar. Like, why do you look familiar? And I was like, stop looking, because you don't want people looking at you, so don't look. And then it clicked, and I was like, I remember, right?
You were in theater?
Yeah, for I think I want to say like my freshman year, or no, my sophomore year, because I had an extra like slot, and they're like, you want to do theater? I was like, sure, sounds fun. No, yeah, and then the other one was my old flag coach, and then I was just like, ooh, avoid, avoid. And I actually saw my favorite teacher. I saw my favorite teacher at the school I'm going to now, and the thing is, my favorite teacher, right? I don't want to say hi. I saw her walking, like, not towards me, like, specifically, oh, she saw me and she's going towards me, but, like, just towards the area I was at, and I was like, oh, look, I'm done with this early. And then I, like, ran away to the other side of the gym, right? So that was fun. So I don't, like, unless you're my homie, like, you're my best friend, and even then, I'm not going to be standing there chit-chatting with you. I'm going to be like, and then do my thing, you know? And then I saw your friend, Michael, and he's a real friend. Like, there's nothing, because Oscar has some friends that are kind of like, or not so much anymore, but like more so when we were in high school, he had some friends that are like kind of like douchey, and I'm like, I'm good not talking to you.
No, they still are.
Well, yeah. This one isn't like that. He's real friendly. He's nice. Like, he's polite, you know? And I was on the treadmill because I had just finished doing like my leg workout, and then I always ended off with like 30 minutes on the treadmill, right? So I was there, power walking, right? And then the way the treadmills are, I could see the entrance of the gym. And so I saw him walk in with some other person that I didn't know. And then I was like, and usually when I'm on the treadmill, I'll just put an episode of something and I'll walk it for that episode, or like power walk it for that episode, right? And so I saw, and I was like, ooh, like I didn't want to say hi. And so like I was like, oh my God, this is the most interesting show that I've ever seen. You know what I mean? But out my peripheral, like, I could see him coming. And I don't know if he
recognized
I know he saw me, but I don't know if he because he waved, but I'm not sure if he was waving at me or if he was waving goodbye to his friend, because I didn't see what happened to the friend. But then this guy gets on the treadmill right next to me. And I was like, I'm so focused. And I was tired too. Like, maybe if it was in the beginning of the workout, I would have been like, but like, I was feeling dead. I go to the gym like a homeless little man who somehow wandered in there. Like, I'm in like oversized everything. I'm drenched. I'm gross. Like, I don't want to talk to anyone. You know what I mean? And so I'm like, I'm focused, you know? But I could feel him there. And to be fair though, anytime's really small. So there's a very good chance that was the only treadmill open. You know what I mean? It's not like Planet where there's like rows and rows of them. Yeah. Like, no, that's, you know what I mean? But I didn't want to look around. I wanted to so bad, actually. Like, I wanted to be like, is this the only one open? But I didn't, because then he wouldn't know. You know what I mean? I'm like, I don't want to talk. And so I finished off my workout, and then I was like, but then I started feeling bad. I was like, dang, what if he, like, I don't think he was waving at me. I think it was his friend. So I turned around this way to go get the little wipes to wipe down the treadmill. And then I came back and I started on this side and I wiped. And then when I wiped on this side, I was like, when I look, I'm going to pretend to like, oh, you know what I mean? If he like sees, if not, then that's just the signs from above saying like, yeah, you don't have to like say nothing to nobody. Right. So I looked and hold on, I need to turn this way. And I saw him like this. And I could see his eyes, like, but he wasn't turning and he wasn't saying hi. And I was like, you know what? I'm good. And then I just left. And then I was telling Mom this story. And she's like, oh, why didn't you say hi? Like, he's nice. He's friendly. I was like, I don't want to talk to, like, anyone at the gym. Like, it's not a personal thing. I just, like, not a personal to that person. It's a personal, like, to me thing. You know what I mean? She's like, no, but, like, you just have to do, like, the nod, like, the just, like, hey, what's up nod to show that you're not stuck up, because then people are just going to think you're stuck up. I'm like, Mom,
fuck 'em.
I'm fine if people think I'm stuck up. Like, I don't want to talk to anyone at the gym. And Celeste agrees with me. But yeah, so that was that story, which I thought was pretty funny. And I do feel if you do include his name, I'm sorry. Or if he sees this and
Sophia
knows
fucking
that I'm
hates
talking
you,
about him.
Michael. I don't think he watch. I'm not sure he watches
I
anyway.
do.
So like,
I'm not sure either. I do feel a little guilty. My bad. Hi. Sorry. But yeah, so that's 2, right? The teachers was 1. Michael was another one. Now there's this one guy, right? Let me give you a little backstory. We're having like a little family reunion, right? And I'm talking to my cousin that I haven't seen in like a fat minute, and we're just like catching up, right? And at some point, the conversation turns to like our type of like guys, right? And then I'm explaining, I'm like, oh, my type's like XYZ, whatever, right? And she's like, oh, like mine's whatever. And then the conversation kind of dies out, and then we're like just kind of scrolling on our phones. I'm going through Instagram, don't know what she was doing, right? I'm going through Instagram, and then there's this one guy that like I have followed, and that he like followed me, and I was like, oh, like, and then I showed her the picture. I was like, this is like my type, like good embodiment of my type, right? And she was like, oh, like, can I scroll through his like profile? I was like, yeah, just like don't like anything. God. And she's like, yeah, okay. So she's scrolling, and I'm like not paying attention, like, because there's also something on the TV, and so like I'm just waiting, you know?
I think I remember.
And then she hands me my phone back, and she was like, here you go, you're welcome. And I was like, what? She sent him a message that said, hey, with the little heart eyes emoji. And I was like,
you were like, what the fuck?
And I was like, what the fuck? Like, out mortified, right? And then eventually he texts back. Like, it didn't even take that long. And I don't remember exactly how the conversation went, but basically, I think he was just like, oh, like, hey, like, what's up? Had a little bit like of like fluff. Eventually, he texts me. He's like, hey, just so you know, like, I'm not looking for a relationship right now, right? And I was like, like, and at that point, what the fuck am I supposed to say, right? So I think I ended up texting back. I was like, oh, like, no, that's cool. Like, thanks for being like
upfront,
just blunt about it. Don't waste each other's time, type of thing, right? And I was just like, oh. And then I was so embarrassed, you know, because I was like, I didn't even want to text you. Like, I wasn't looking, like, I just thought you were cute, and that was it. Like, that was right. And then so I deleted like the whole message thread, because I'm very much a person that's out of sight, out of mind, right? And it worked, because this happened like, I want to say like a couple years ago, and I was like, it worked, like 1 year ago maybe, I don't know. It worked. Deleted it. Completely forgot about this guy, right? Completely. And then at some point, I kind of went through a phase where I was just like unfollowing people I don't talk to. Like, I didn't want to follow anyone that I wasn't homies with on Instagram, and he was one of them, right? And then he ended up like unfollowing me, or I don't know. I don't remember who unfollowed who first, but point is, we don't follow each other anymore, right? So I don't even see him in my feed. Literally, out of sight, out of mind. Forgot he even existed, right? And then I go to the gym. And guess who I see? At the fucking gym. And I was like, oh my God. And I was like, it's fine. But I could feel him, like, look at me and then recognize, like, yes. And I know somewhere in his little brain, just, nothing against this guy, like, really, really nothing against this guy. But, like, I just know somewhere in his brain, he was like,
there she is.
yes! And I was like, oh my God, like, stop. And honestly, he might have not even been looking at me that much. It might have been, like, just, like, a quick glance. But, like, I'm so paranoid, especially considering everything that happened, that in my head, I'm like, oh my God, he keeps looking this way. You know what I mean? But point is, I saw him at the gym, and I was like,
that's so funny.
But then my hours changed a little bit for when I go to the hospital. It shifted an hour earlier now, so I don't see him anymore, or at least I haven't. And I'm just like, I'm cool with that. I'm chilling.
So what the fuck happened with Leo?
Oh my God. Leo. Okay, so Leo's our little cousin. I was babysit. His mom asked me to babysit him yesterday, and I was like, "Yeah, I got you. Like, it's all good." And then yesterday, I wasn't planning on going to the gym, right? So I was just like, "We'll just walk to the park, and that's like a 20-minute walk. There's my exercise, outdoor walking, right? So I can close like all of my rings on the Apple Watch." And so we go, right? And almost immediately after like we're at the like actual playground, he wants to like there's like a bunch of little kids and he makes friends with one of the little kids, right? And they're like, "Oh, what's up?" And they're playing around because they're kids, right? And then he comes up to me because I had a little cart that had just like a basketball, um, a football, waters, and then I had a speaker because when we were walking, like I was just playing music while we were walking, right? And so he's like, "Can I see the football?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Me and my friend are gonna go play." And I was like, "Okay." I'm like, he doesn't even know his little lane, but whatever, right? And so, freaking, it was so funny because our cousin, he has the football, and the kid is like across from him. I don't know how far, but like just like standing, right? And he throws the football completely away from where this little kid is. And he's like, "Oh, go get the ball." And the little kid's like, "Okay." And he runs and he gets the ball. And he's like, "Okay, it's my turn." So he throws the ball to our cousin. He catches the ball. And again, he throws the ball somewhere else. And he's like, "Go get it." And this little kid is just like, "Okay." Not realizing that he's playing fetch. Yes. And they do that for like 20 minutes. And I'm just like, "Oh my God." Like, it was
But
the funniest thing ever.
That kid was smart
I
enough
was
to
like, I
throw the
wonder if
ball.
these little, like the
to
other
give it
little
to
kid,
him,
if
like-
like their parents were like looking and being like, "This guy," like, you know what I mean?
Oh my fucking God, that's hilarious.
But yeah, I wonder if the little kid was like, "Oh wow, like
He's bad at
he's
this.
probably just really bad at playing football." But I've played football with him. Like I've thrown the ball in the
No, I know.
backyard
That's what
before.
I was
He
about
knows
to
how to throw
say.
it at
That's what I was
you.
about to say.
Like it's not that he has super
No,
bad
he's
aim.
not
Like,
dumb. Like he's not dumb.
he's
So
not.
like if he threw the ball all out of nowhere and he was like, "Go get it," and then the kid did it and he found it amusing on any level, yeah, he's gonna keep doing it. He's amusing himself. Like, yeah, go get it from over there.
Yeah.
Now go get it from over there. No, go get it that way. And he keeps coming back to, you know what I mean? And no one's stopping
And that's
him. Like,
exactly what happened.
what a dick.
Yeah.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yep. It was funny.
He's so friendly. Like, he's
He
so friendly
is.
in like the
Oh my
weirdest
God,
way. Like,
it was so fun.
hold on, because I've heard his mom
Yeah.
talk about like, "Oh yeah, like, you know, he still needs to work on his social skills and like we're trying to help him get better at this and that and whatever." And I'm like, work on his fucking social skills. I've seen that kid make friends with other kids everywhere we go. At fucking Monster Jam, at the fucking Kermesse, at the fucking corn maze. Like, you know how many friends I've made in the last 7 years,
At
Sophia?
BJ's.
I would say, no, how many friends I've made in the last 7 years that I still talk to today?
Perkins.
I guess, by default. Perkins. Other than that, zero, bro. Zero.
So
there was
messed
2 dudes
up.
I kind of started hanging out with in one class, and then I didn't have him for class after that, and I've never talked to him since. And there was one chick that I thought was maybe hitting on me, but she wasn't. She was just like worked at the service center, and it was part of her job to like get people involved with the school and the service center and shit. And we kind of became friends.
Yeah.
And then we didn't have each other for class, and then I didn't really talk to her after that. So I've made zero, right? That motherfucker makes friends all the time. He has the big old fucking balls to just walk up to strangers and be like, "Hi," and then like start playing with them. It's fucking ridiculous. And then also like, Betty's told stories where she went to the store with him.
It live. It was hilarious.
Betty's told stories where she went to the store with him and he's sitting in the cart, and every single person that they passed by, he fucking, "Hey, how's it going?" and like just greets with like, "Hi, good morning," or "Hi, good morning," "Hi, how are you doing?" And all this shit. And I'm like, this motherfucker, you know, maybe he doesn't know what to do after that, but he's not scared. You know what I mean? Like, it's hilarious. It's really funny.
That first step, he can do it.
Yeah. I feel like I didn't talk that much today. Did I talk?
I am.
What did I talk about? I did the whole fitness thing in the beginning and shit, right? And then
Also, I feel like it's fine though, because I feel like in most of the episodes you talk more than I do.
I think generally
So it's
speaking, I
fine
talk.
to like switch it up
Yeah,
every
I
now
think
and then.
generally speaking, I talk more than you do.
Yeah, I'm such a good
No,
listener.
you're not, you motherfucker. I'm putting
Yes, I
together
am.
clips from every episode where you're fucking entertaining yourself
Where
while
I
I'm
do stupid
talking.
shit.
Yeah.
Did you see? Did you see my little?
Yeah. I saw you playing with your little fucking rats, and I wasn't gonna talk about this.
They're
I
not
was gonna
rats.
talk
They're
about this, but now I'm
hamsters.
gonna talk about it because you brought it up. Not only did I see you playing with your little fucking rats, I put the
Oh, you're
clips
kind of cutting off.
together.
Hold up. Hold up. Hold
I
up.
cut all the
Wait
clips
a
together,
minute, Mr.
and I'm
Postman.
captioning it.
Wait,
Shut up!
Mr. Postman. Mr.
Can you hear me?
Postman, I can't hear you. You're
Shut
frozen.
the fuck
I don't know
up,
what you
Sophia.
said. Oh,
Shut up!
Oh,
I was literally talking, and you're
what? I
fucking
couldn't hear.
singing
You
the
have to say it
song.
all about again.
And then
I
I
literally
fucking
didn't hear
yelled,
you.
"Shut up!" And then you just kept singing like unbothered, and I was like, "She must not hear me." Like,
that's why, because I was like, hold up," and then it reminded me of the song, so I started singing.
Hold up, wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
You're such an idiot, dude. That's so funny.
I think I'm hilarious.
Anyways, by the time they see this episode,
you didn't want to talk about it, but now that it's brought up,
the clips that I'm referencing will already be out. So fuck it. I saw you entertaining yourself with that stupid spinny hook and with your little fucking rat pens, and then I cut all the clips of you playing with the rat pens, and I'm just gonna post a video with no sound and just you playing with them, like that, right? And then I'm gonna title. I was like, "This is my sister. This is how my sister entertains herself while we record the podcast," right? And then I was watching that shit, and I'm like, "Yo, this isn't just mindless entertainment. She's telling a whole fucking story here."
It was a story,
dude.
Yes!
It's so fucking annoying. It's so fucking annoying because first you're entertaining yourself, all fidgety.
It was hilarious.
Then you're coming up with a fucking story while you do it, and you still manage to listen to what the fuck I'm saying and have a conversation with me.
Yeah,
that's annoying as fuck. Cause
my brain.
Cause it's like, how can you do all that? You know what I mean? Like, here's the thing. That's annoying as fuck. Cause how can you do all that and then still fuck up other shit? You know what I mean? Like, you're not like a genius in all these different realms of our lives, but like, no, that shit was impressive. Sophia's fucking stupid. She fucking she has little rat pens. Show them. Just show them the pens, but don't do it.
They're not rat pens.
Show them.
Stop. I'm not going to show them unless you call them the hamster
They're little
pens.
pens that look like little rats. Anyways, she had a blue and a purple one. And then she was like, the blue and the purple one were walking together, right? And at first I thought it was bullshit, like it was just whatever, arbitrary. And then she had the purple one. And she got the blue and the red one. And the blue and the red one were standing next to each other. And then they were all there together. And then the blue and the red one were standing there and the purple saw them, right? And then the blue and the red one disappear. And then the red one is walking all alone and it finds a flower and it smells the flower, right? And then the purple one and the flower pull up on the blue one. And then the purple one beats the shit out of the blue one with the flower. And then the purple one and the red one walk off together and then they smooch. So if you're not following the story like I wasn't at first, the purple one's a girl and the blue one's a guy, and they're a couple, and they were all walking together like a happy couple, right? Yeah. Shut up, Sophia. Don't confirm this. I know I'm right. They're all walking together like a happy couple, right? And then the purple one, the girl, finds the blue one with some skanky ass red bitch, right? And she's like, oh! And the blue one's caught red-handed, right? And then it's like, oh my God, you're cheating on me with this bitch, right? And then the red and the blue one fuck off. And then the purple one's all fucking sad. And the purple one's all walking in her loneliness. And she finds a flower. And she's like, this flower smells so good. Oh my God, I'm going to keep it, right? And then the purple one with the flower comes across the blue one again. And it's like, oh, I've been looking for you, motherfucker. And she beats the fuck out of him with the flower because he's cheated on her with the red bitch. Beats the fuck out of him, right? And then after she beats the fuck out of him, she's like, and I took your bitch, bro. The purple one and the red one start walking off together. And then they fucking kiss at the end, which is basically them fucking. And like, I didn't know it at first. Because I had seen her fucking with the pens.
I'm glad you got
I had seen her fucking with the pens. So I'm not paying attention while she's doing it while we're recording. But later when I'm editing, I see all of it. I see her fidgeting with that toy she's fidgeting with right now. I see her fucking with Cyrus. I saw her playing with the pens, and I was like, ooh, I'm gonna cut all the clips of her playing with the pens because they drop in and out. They happen at separate times by like a few minutes. And I was like, I'm gonna put all the clips of her playing with the pens, and then I'm gonna be like, this is my sister entertaining herself during the podcast. Look how dumb she looks, right? And then I cut all the clips together, and I did them in sequential order.
And I told
I
them
cut all the clips together in the order that she did them, and then I started watching it, and I was like, no, there's a fucking story here. Like, holy shit.
I was waiting because I knew you weren't paying attention at first, but I knew that like once you started like editing, you'd put it together. So I was waiting for you to text me and be like, you fucking asshole. Like,
anyways, that's a great way to end because that shit was fucking hilarious. I was like, what the fuck is going on here? Like,
thank you.
Anyways, go ahead.
Yeah. Okay. So that's it for today's episode, guys. If you want me to create more stories with my hamsters, not rats, let me know and I will. Look how adorable they are. Anyways, let me know. Comment, subscribe, and we'll see you next week.